I'm Christine, the anxious beginner. And that's Palais, our fearless captain. Together, we've bought a 45-foot sailboat, and we're ready for an adventure.
All right, hello everyone. We just lifted our anchor in Roche Harbor, and we are headed across the Strait of Juan de Fuca.
The wind is supposed to pick up later, but right now it's not very strong, so we're motoring. But as we get out into Juan de Fuca, it should pick up and maybe have a nice broad reach or downwind to, what's it, Mystery Bay?
Yeah, Mystery Bay, just past Port Townsend. So that's hopefully the anchorage for tonight. So we decided to shoot for Mystery Bay because our friends, who again sold us this boat, this used to be their boat, are heading there tonight with some friends. Let's get going. So we are following our friends into Mystery Bay. There's a really kind of shallow, narrow, windy entrance. And so they said that they would lead us in so that we don't, get grounded. So we're on our way. It's pretty cool. Right next to this shore.
Some people consider rafting to be an acceptable method of having fun while social distancing.
We left Mystery Bay pretty early for us. We've been getting up pretty late on weekends. But our friends were leaving, and so we wanted to follow them out through the windy channel that leads into Mystery Bay. And now we're heading south towards Seattle. We're not exactly sure where we'll anchor for the night. Depends on how much energy we have and how fast we get there. We're currently sailing against the current in Puget Sound or Admiralty Inlet, which is like 2.2 knots against us right now. So even though we have a really nice downwind sail, like 13 knots apparent, we're only doing 2.5 knots over ground. But it is a lovely sail. It's so smooth. A little bit earlier, Christine was making some breakfast and couldn't even tell that we were sailing. It was so smooth. But the sea state's picked up a bit now, and but it's nice. It's a nice rocking motion. So we're just letting the autopilot steer, and we'll see where we get.
We're entering Eagle Harbor with the sun right in our face. It's a pretty narrow entrance with ferries that come in and out, so luckily no ferries were coming out when we're coming in, but we're not all the way in yet. We still have to go around a green buoy up there before we're out of the shallow bits and into the area where we can anchor.
Anchored in, I don't remember, Eagle Harbor?
Yeah, Eagle Harbor.
On Bainbridge Island just across from Seattle for a few days while I work remotely and before we continue on to our next destination. And I just noticed on the map earlier today that just on shore near here there's a Japanese American Exclusion Memorial. I guess a memorial to the Japanese internment camps during the Second World War. So we thought that would be a good thing to check out and learn a bit of the history.
On the morning of March 30th, 1942, 227 Bainbridge Island men, women, and children were escorted by armed soldiers to the Eagledale ferry landing. They solemnly boarded the ferry and departed on a lonely journey with an unknown destination. With only 6 days' notice, they were forced to hastily sell, store, or make arrangements for all of their possessions, businesses, and property. They were allowed to take only what they could carry or wear. We dedicate this site to honor those who suffered and to cherish their friends and community who stood by them and welcome them home. May the spirit of this memorial inspire each of us to safeguard the constitutional rights for all. Yudoto Nayani, let it not happen again.